own a lot of ganja. Some a drink a lot of liquor. Some a hide behind gun, hoping for the freedom to come. But I sure as the sun is shining and the rain falls from the sky, we all have to give account for all the works we have done. Tell me where you're running to. I really wanna where you're running to, yeah. You cannot hide from yourself and the deeds you have done. Where are you running to? Tell me where you're running to, yeah. We all have to face our judgment for all the deeds we have done. Hey, the Father give us His creation for us to be happy and unite. But I see so much devastation, cause we are not drinking from the fountain of life. And all around I see so many wounded hearts, crying in darkness, cause vanity is tearing them apart. Everywhere you're running to, I really wanna where you're running to, yeah. You cannot hide from yourself and the deeds you have done. Where are you running to? I wanna know where you're running to, yeah. We all have to face our judgment for all the deeds we have done.
voice of Mr. Dean Fraser. And of course, you know, it's all about the Chit Chat Radio Show, the JAIRiE Chit Chat Radio Show, coming to you live today from the studios here in Queens, New York. It's all about JAIRiE Radio, JAIRieradio.com. Of course, you know as well that it's a black-owned business. And today on the JAIRiE Chit Chat Radio Show, we will be talking to a great sister right here in New York City. All right, her name is hold on now. All right, of course, once again, I'm telling you, I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another JAIRiE Chit Chat Radio Show coming to you live from the studios here in Queens, New York. And I told you before that lots of things are happening in New York right now. Today we'll be talking to Lady RENEE. And RENEE, can you hear me? Are you on the phone?
Yes, I am. I can hear you. Thank you so much, JAIRiE. A pleasure to be here and be with your audience this morning.
Absolutely. So her name is, if you have never heard before, let me tell you now, her name is TERRA RENEE. Am I pronouncing it correctly, TERRA or TERRA?
Yes.
TERRA?
TERRA is right on point.
TERRA is right on point. And of course, TERRA is the president of the American Women in Cinema. That's correct as well, right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. And you know, we're going to get it started today because today I'm telling everyone, you know, this year, 2025, is the year of the ladies. We're kicking down doors and we're making things happen like never before. And today we have a great sister here. And I have a few things that, you know, we have big events coming up. And one of the big events coming up is an event that she is leading here in this tri-state area. So before I do anything else, before I get it, in fact, let me start from the beginning, TERRA, right? Let me start first of all so people can get more familiar with you and your organization. Tell me about your personal journey and leadership. I want to find out, first of all, you know, as a sister, what inspired you to pursue a career in film?
Yes, and thank you for that question. So I got what they call, well, they meaning folks in the industry, they call it bit by the acting bug, the entertainment bug. I didn't know what that was, but I had a drive to go into the entertainment industry. And so I was trying to figure out exactly what area of the entertainment industry that would be. So I did a little bit of modeling, acting, as an extra on a couple of shows like Law and Order. And then I got the call from a very hot casting director at the time. She was hired by a major film studio, and they were looking for a tall African-American woman for a size, who was not a size 0 for an under 5 role. Under 5 for your listening audience is under 5 lines. And a lot of times those roles don't even make it in the film. But anyway, I was super excited, went down to the audition site, opened the door, and then I saw about 1,000 women who fit the bill, and I was completely shocked. And that was a very eye-opening experience for me because that was the first time that I've ever experienced personally lack of opportunities for women of color in the entertainment industry.
Wow.
And what it awakened in me was the advocacy that had lied dormant in me for many, many years. Actually, I am a descendant of a civil rights leader from the 1800s, so all of that came to the forefront, and I wanted to create a solution. Very young, filled with a lot of zeal and ambition, and went to work and start talking to a few folks that I knew about my experience, and they encouraged me to write a screenplay. And the whole idea behind that was that I would create some jobs for women of color. But out of that experience was birthed supposedly a one-time event, and I said, okay, I'll call it African American Women in Cinema. And then when it was launched, women from everywhere showed up, and hence was born
Wow.
African American Women in Cinema.
African American Women in Cinema. All right, so I'm curious to know, because this is a very big and bold move by you. So what are some of your biggest challenges? What are some you faced when you started AAWIC?
Well, first thing I did, because I wanted to really confirm what I saw in terms of lack of opportunities, I did research, and I started out with some of the main unions in the industry. And when I start seeing opportunities for women of color, the numbers were looking like 0.03%, 0.06%. So I realized, right then and there, the obstacles would be is lack of resources, support, to try to really move this initiative forward. And it would have to engage a mindset of a labor of love. And I was right on point with that, because systemically, a lot, it's just been designed not to keep certain groups marginalized as if they didn't have a voice. So it's always been a fight, but when you've been called to do something, you just have that extra push to keep you going.
All right, so people, if you're just joining us, once again, it's all about the Sherry S. Chit Chat Radio Show, and we're speaking to Renee, and Renee is giving us some background on what she's doing and what she plans to do in this area. So I want to find out some more. So just for those people who are not as familiar with your organization, I want to know, what's the core mission of AAWIC?
Yes, it is to bring awareness of these talented voices to the forefront. When we got started over 2 decades ago, we didn't have the internet like we have now, the technology that we have now. So it was a very, and still is to a certain degree, expensive project to have. You would literally have to go buy film and also sound, tape, and rent a steam back to edit, all that. You did all that, and there was still no guarantee that you would get picked up for by a major distribution, company, because they really was not looking for that. So as a result, there was not a lot of opportunities for these talented voices to be heard and be made aware of. And so our platform started becoming that voice to increase their visibility in the marketplace.
All right, people.
And also educate them.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it's all about the president of the African American Women in Cinema. Her name is TERRA RENEE. Big things happening right here. So what we're trying to do right now is give you a background on the organization itself, because when you understand what an organization does, you'll be more prone to go out and support them. So for you, Renee, tell me, how do you identify and support, like, say, emerging talents?
Yes, so we make it a point. Number one, we have programs that we definitely we encourage those who are interested in learning about film or feel that they want to express that gift. We encourage them to be a part of the organization. We do have membership as 3 tiers, but the first tier is complimentary, and that's so that you can be on the mailing list and be abreast of the different programs that we have and that you can be a part of to learn, number one, certain things within the film industry, and then also to network.
Right.
And forge relationships, with those who are like-minded, with the whole idea that, it will become a support mechanism to assist on your cinematic journey.
Okay, I hear you. So as you talk about the whole cinematic journey, tell me some of the key accomplishments of the AAWIC that you're most proud of.
Oh boy, Sherry, that's loaded.
I know. All right. So I should tell me one thing then. Give me one.
Well, I mean, we did a lot of things, but this one really touched my heart. When we did a youth program, it was a pilot program in which we wanted to show young girls how to turn their ideas into a screenplay and then shoot the film.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you. And so we actually did it, but I had a moment where one of the mothers came to me with tears in her eyes and said, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you so very, very much for doing this. My daughter expressed interest in this, but I couldn't afford to send her to school so she can learn.
Yes.
And by you creating this, it's extremely appreciated. And that touched me to my inner core.
Wow.
It did. It really did.
That's amazing. So, I have all the questions coming today because we like to just scratch the surface so people can, like I said, understand more about the organization, more about you as a person, and also come out and support, because our goal is to bring more awareness to the listening public. So I want to find out, how does the AAWIC engage with communities and schools?
Oh, yes. Well, we do partnership programming. So we had 1 year we did a partnership screening with the public library in the community. And there we talked about, we actually showed a couple of films that dealt with gangs. And it was amazing because when we invited the community, it sparked such an intriguing dialogue, and I really believe it even brought some healing elements into the room. And what I noticed when we do these type of engagement in the community and also in the schools, we also did a screening on gun violence.
Yes.
And then had heard from young people their experience with that subject. And so what I notice when we do these type of programmings, it creates a safe space for members of the audience, attendees, to speak up with what they've been contending with. And a lot of times it's for the first time, but they felt so comfortable to share. And so it's been like I keep going back to the word healing mechanism within the community, within the schools, because of this space that it creates.
Wow. All right, so good. So also mentorship. What role does mentorship play in your organization?
Well, I'll share a few things. So it varies, youngest to even up in age. So 1 year when we had our keynote panel on independent filmmaking, the fantastic Robert Townsend, he guest spoke at that. We had one of our attendees, when she came to the keynote panel, she was actually an inspiring actress. But when she left, she became an inspiring filmmaker. And it was that same year we honored Regina King, and she met Regina, and Miss King gave her cell phone number. And she remained in touch, and she actually did a short film starring Regina King and Jada Pinkett Smith. And so that was one story. And then another story was in terms of mentoring. We had a older lady, bless her heart. She came up to me. She said, "I know I'm old." She said it. I didn't. She said, "But I feel so strongly to make a movie at my age, and I'm glad that you all are around, and I highly appreciate this." And she took us on as her mentor. And I just thought that was mind-blowing. So we have the next generation of storytellers, which we are very excited about, and we showcase their works on applicable platforms when we go do partnerships with different organizations. So, for example, we will be hosting a film screening during the National Urban League Conference, and there we'll be highlighting our next generation of storytellers and their films.
And
so, yeah. Go ahead, Sherry. I'm sorry. Sherry? Uh-oh. Hello, Sherry? Yes, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
All right, my bad.
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, my mic unplugged accidentally, so that's my fault. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was just about to ask you, how you maintain AAWIC relevance in this fast-paced and changing industry. But then, based on what you're telling me right now, these are the kind of things that would keep you relevant and keep the work going, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right. People, once again, if you're just joining us, and we also have some overseas audience, I want to say much love to everyone in Germany right now, everyone in, where is this now? I see Germany, I see the USA, I see France, UK. Good morning, good afternoon where you're at least. So we're talking to the president of the African American Woman in Cinema, and her name is TERRA RENEE. If you want to find out some more about her, that the interview may not cover, it's not really an interview, TERRA, it's a chit-chat, we'll hold a vibe, right?
Yes.
You understand what I just said to you in my broken dialect?
Yes, I did.
All right, so I want to dedicate something to you right now. This one right here goes out to you, all right?
Oh.
Love to see what our ladies are doing.
Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute, built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. Oh, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride in my steps, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman.
All right. a phenomenal.
Oh, that's lovely.
Phenomenal sister, that's what you are. Also, I want to dedicate that one to all the other phenomenal sisters out there and the upcoming phenomenal sisters who are doing great things and are doing things that society would not expect you as an African American sister to be doing. So we have to big you up and shout you out and say, keep on keeping on, and we love what you're doing. I want to say thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the tribute. That's so wonderful, and it's definitely touched me in a very deep way. Thank you so much, JAIRiE.
You're welcome. All
and
right,
same to you.
Yes, we're gonna keep it moving. We have to kind of break it up a bit, so we don't get all talking. And we have some nice sisters out there who made some great music as well. So it's nice to also highlight them. All right, so I want to talk about diversity. Let me turn this mic down a bit. Diversity in the industry, right? All right, so I want to find out, how would you assess the current state of diversity and representation in cinema?
Well, we've certainly made a lot of strides, and definitely a lot that I've been, happy to witness. Now, in this political climate, with an attempt to turn things backwards, but you still have those who understand the value and the importance of having diversity, because it's just not one type of folks that buy or that are consumers. You have a diverse consumer base.
Right.
So it just makes sense to have diverse, product. And, but again, with the political landscape as it is, it empowers, I believe, the independent realm, independent media, which is very diverse and in many ways untainted. And I think now we're going to see a lot of empowerment in that vein. And I'm very happy about that, because there's just no holds bar when it comes down to that.
So I'm curious, so what barriers still exist for women of color in the industry? Because we know there are still barriers. I know you're doing your bit, and a lot of the other sisters are doing their bit too. But we know that there are still some barriers out there that exist.
Yes. So there, in a lot of the major film production companies and studios, there's just not representation. And I'll just say women of color, but really people of color, period, in the C-suites. You just don't see them. In the decision-making, you don't see a lot of them.
Right.
When it comes down to green lighting a project. And so that really, affects what is put out there in the marketplace. So that's one area where there is barriers still. Secondly, because of that, a lot of projects that are very, very good, it's tough for them to get funded, from a major platform.
Right.
So that's a barrier. You do, get your few that are able to come out of that, like the new film centers, and which did very well. I saw recently that it made $200 million at the box office. That's excellent.
Yes.
But as it relates to women, I mean, Ava DuVernay did Origin. She had to independently raise the money. After doing a Marvel film and many films that she did. Right. And she had to go out the system and independently raise money. So there are still barriers that we have not been able to cross in its fullest form.
So I'm curious, Renee, how can Hollywood and independent cinema better support diverse voices?
Hollywood, all they have to do is just bring more people in the room. You know, that's all they have to do. Hire more C-suite executives.
Yeah.
You know, and then you start seeing more increase in diverse talent, you know, and that will be reflected in film.
Yeah.
You know, so that's one way. That's an easy fix.
Right. All right. So once again, we're talking to because they have to keep on talking about this. You know, TERRA RENEE. She's the president of the African American Women in Cinema, and it is so important in 2025 for us to have this dialogue right here. It's very important for us to talk about what you're doing for sisters. You know, last week I had a representative from the Women in Reggae. I was talking to them as well, and they're doing different things for just female. They feel that all females should have an instrument, play an instrument. And what you're doing now is on the film side of it. And I'm telling you, 2025, from one sister to another, we're going to charter a way and make things happen, right?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. And we want to back up now to the film festivals and events, and we want to talk about your upcoming event that's around the corner. Can you give us some more information on it? Where it's going to be? What's the cost?
Yes.
What's to expect, etc.?
Yes, yes. First of all, Sherry, I just want to acknowledge that we have reached a pivotal milestone in such a critical time in our nation. And with a lot that's going on, the threats to erase history, erase a lot of the strides that we as a people have done in this nation, it was very important for me that we execute the festival in its strongest form this year. It was a challenge, but thank God we are coming through. So May 15th through the 17th at LaGuardia Community College, we'll be executing our 25th edition of the film festival. Opening night will be our VIP red carpet reception, and we'll be featuring an independent film called Live and Die and Live Again. And it's dealing with a struggling Hollywood director, which I think is so interesting because this is one of the few films, I think this is actually the first film that I ever saw that really talks about the inner workings of what it really means to be a struggling Hollywood director. And it's starring Sky P. Marshall, who is currently on the CBS TV show Matlock. She's starring opposite Kathy Bates. She's also being honored that night, and along with Felicia D. Henderson, who is the writer of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Moesha. She executive produced Sister Sister, but we're going to be closing with Felicia's new film called The Rebel Girls, and I'll circle back to what that's about momentarily. We also will be honoring Allison McGevna, who is the Senior Vice President of iOne Digital, which is a division of TV One. And we'll be having a special presentation by the New York City Public Advocate, Jamani Williams. And so you don't want to miss that. That's our opening night.
Yes.
Second day is going to be a longer day. It starts in the morning with our first film screening program. I must say, Sherry, we have some phenomenal films that will be screening this year, and from different cultures of women of color, folks from India, Asia. It's amazing the stories that they told. And so we'll be featuring that, and then we will have a panel, a tribute panel, that's highlighting the 60th anniversary of the Selma March. They call it Bloody Sunday.
Yes.
And A&E Network will be screening their film on that. And we have invited a lot of young people to come so they can understand what it took for us to get the right to vote.
Yes.
And so the keynote panel will be featuring a member of the NAACP, also the Abolition Commemorative Committee, and then we're going to have a panel on financing your independent films. So if you have anyone in your audience who have an idea for a movie and looking for ways to finance it, this is the opportunity to come and learn how to get the strategies to make that happen. And then that evening, we'll be doing more honoring, and that's going to be the signature theme of this festival. We are honoring people every single night.
That's
those
amazing.
who have made a difference in the industry, those who have supported AAWIC through the years, African American women in cinema through the years. And then the final day, which we're so excited, again, featuring incredible films. And then we have another Power Pack panel, which is called The Politics of Black Women in Film. We actually featured that particular panel during Sundance, and it was really powerful. And so women who are looking to get in the film industry, this is the opportunity to come and learn from those who have been in it for years. And this is a no-holds-barred conversation. They're letting everything out. So it's great to get some rare insights, and so you can know what to expect as you proceed. And then we're going to be honoring, we have a mixture of men and women that we're honoring this year. So we're honoring Marquand, who is the executive producer of The Godfather of Harlem.
Wow.
TV series. We're excited about that. We are also honoring Vera Moore of Vera Moore Cosmetics, Pioneer.
Yes.
We'll be also honoring Elvis, who's the star of that TV series as well. And then that going back to the Rebel Girls, our closing film, it's about during the time of the Civil Rights Movement when Dr. King, the media was covering Dr. King getting arrested a lot, and he got wind that they were tired of covering him during the arresting. So they re-strategized and decided that they wanted to use the youth who wanted to march.
Right.
And so they marched, and unfortunately, 15 girls was kidnapped.
Wow.
From the march, and the parents couldn't find. Nobody knew where they were, and they end up breaking out of where they were located, and 2 of them are still alive today.
Oh my goodness.
And so it's a powerful story that we'll be closing with. So I'm telling your audience, they got to come see this. And then we're going to be announcing the 25th AAWIC Audience Award winner filmmaker that night, and that would close out. Now, we do have a virtual experience.
Yes.
For those who may, be overseas, they can still attend the festival online because we have a screenwriters workshop taught by Phoenix, who have written many films, one of which was featured on Amazon Prime that received over 100,000 downloads.
Wow.
And we have producing for TV and film that's taught by Tracy Baker Simmons, best known for her reality TV show, Being Bobby Brown.
I know.
We have DEI in film, taught by celebrity makeup artist Nzinga, and her work is vast, from Ghosts to Empire. You name it. She have done it, both Broadway film and all 3, Broadway film and television. And then we have the next generation of filmmakers. We'll be screening their works as well. So it's a lot going on. We're paying tribute to 6888, the All Black Women Battalion. We're honoring the star, one of the stars of the films, Miss Donna Biscoe. And so it's power packed, 3-day power packed.
And I'm telling you, based on what you're saying right now, it seems as if it's a must-attend event. Is there a cover cost? What's the cost?
Yes.
Can you cover all 3 days, or can you attend
Yes.
only one day, or is it an all-inclusive cost?
Yeah, we have, so the all-access pass is $150. That gives you access to all the events for over 3 days. We also have what we call a la carte, that you can literally purchase each event. So it ranges from, so for example, our red carpet opening night is $35. You get a swag bag as well. Each day you're going to get a swag bag. And then our film screening programs are $20. Our panels range from $20 to $25, and then our online programs range from $10 to $25, and all of that is listed on the website.
But the prices, though, is absolutely amazing. You have kept the prices down to make sure because it's like you're not really charging. It's just like a donation based on what you're charging right there.
Yes, I mean, as the president, I had to look at where we are as a nation, and, there are a lot of challenges for many, many people.
Yes.
And so I was very, very sensitive to that. And so, I wanted to make sure that those who want to come would be in position to come.
Yes.
And then, and still enjoy the programming. So thank you for pointing that out,
Right.
Sherry. Yes.
And also, I have to let you know that on Facebook right now, I have a couple of people out of the UK. They say that they're so very happy to see the emphasis being placed on women in cinema right now. They think that it is just about one of the best things they've seen in a very, very long time. So once I must have to you, Sandy Bradshaw out of the UK. She's happy to see that you're doing that right now for our sisters. But like I said, it is relatively inexpensive. And what they're charging for this event is just to keep the program going, basically, because I'm sure they're working with sponsors and so on. And what they're charging, could even put on an event like this at LaGuardia Community College. And this happens on May 15th through the 17th, right?
That's correct. May 15th through the 17th.
And even though you'd like for them to attend all 3 days, they can opt to attend whichever day they feel closest to, right?
That is correct. Yep, they can look on the website, and on the each day has the agenda, and whichever program they would like to attend, they can just purchase a ticket for that. That's
all right. Correct. So once again, people, if you're just joining us, we're talking to TERRA RENEE, and she's the president of the Africa American Women in Cinema. Also, as we talk, I'm curious about vision for the future, RENEE. What are your goals for AAWIC in the next 5 years?
That's a great question. We certainly look to continually be the platform for these independent voices that seem to, in this stage, appears to be an all-out effort to keep them marginalized or unheard. So we're going to be coming up with innovative ways to make sure that they are out in the forefront, front and center.
Yes.
And look for the best ways to make that take shape, and be of use to keep their voices heard and keep the platform going over the next 5 years.
Awesome. All right, and I'm also curious to know what advice you'd give to young women of color entering the film industry.
I say make it happen, and you can't rely on a lot of what you see that a lot of times is negative, or what someone tell you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't have this, you don't have that. You already have it. If you have the idea, you have what it takes to make it happen.
So you have people coming in who have never done anything at all in film, but they just have an idea and a story, and your organization, can I make it happen?
Well, we're definitely putting mechanisms in place to assist with that. One of the things that we do is through education. We had a screenwriters program where we took those who had ideas and helped them get into script format.
Nice. Also gonna play another song for all the sisters out there. It's a song by Itana. Just bear with me, all right, Renee? I almost finished, but I want to make sure we want to give you the platform because it's the year of the woman, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Born strong. I was made for this. See, I met so many hard times when I thought I couldn't make it. See, I've had my trials when my pillows dried my eyes. Then the morning came and my wings took flight.
Till I rise, says Itana. Once again, I want to say much love to everyone. Everyone logged in right now. I want to say much love to everyone on Twitch TV, everyone on YouTube, everyone on Instagram, Facebook Live, everyone on Mixcloud, everyone on the world map, everyone on JAIRieradio.com. Have to shout out all our international viewers and listeners right now. Much love to everyone in Germany. Germans, you're always coming through for us. Much love, France. Much love to everyone in South Africa. United States, you're here. Jamaica, you're here. Much love. Of course, her name is Renee, TERRA Renee, president of the African American Women in Cinema. And people, this is huge. Sister doing her thing, ladies doing their thing. And don't forget that they're having a big event at LaGuardia Community College on May 15th through the 17th. And Renee, I'm going to ask you to tell them the website if they can't follow the information I'm giving to them right now. Where can they, because we're going to share this feed on various platforms after, where can they go? What's the website that they can go to make purchases and find out more about the festival that you're going to be having at LaGuardia on May 15th through the 17th?
Yes, it is www.AAWIC.org. And that's the acronym for African American Women in Cinema Organization.
And for all those people who are listening overseas, I know you may not be able to be here physically, but one of the things you can do, there's also some virtual sessions. That's what you said, right, Renee?
Yes. There's the virtual experience. They can definitely go online and learn about screenwriting, producing for TV and film, also seeing the next generation of films, and also view our tributes that we have as well.
All right, so I'm seeing here now they give me some advice on Facebook. They're telling me that Barbara Makeda Blake Hanna is saying that she's a filmmaker, festival organizer, and cultural consultant.
Wow.
And she's talking about another lady. She's one of the first black people to be on camera, reporter, and interviewer on British television. So we do have a wide audience listening to you right now. And we're happy to see the sisters giving us some feedback. And if you are just joining us, her name is TERRA Renee. Please go and Google her. You can find out a lot more about her, find out about her organization. African American Women in Cinema. And of course, you know, if you want to donate to the organization, you want to sponsor, they welcome your sponsorships as well, because they are doing great things. And you know, it takes a lot of money to put on events like this. So if you're listening to me right now and you feel like you want to be a sponsor, you want to reach out to her, you can reach out to Renee. And Renee, they can reach out to you through the website as well, right?
Yes, they can. On the website, it has our email address under the membership, but I'll give it here. It's info@AAWIC.org. AAWIC.org. And Sherry S., if I may, thank you so much for bringing that up, because I recently found out there are several students who would like to attend the festival, and we have been letting folks know that there is an opportunity if they can sponsor some tickets for the youth to attend the festival. And so we created an all-access youth pass for them. And if they would like to sponsor one of the youth, they can email us at info@aawic.org. The youth pass is $85 for all 3 days.
Yes.
And it's a good way to have them engaged, and also seeing folks in their community who are doing what they believe that they're following their dreams, and also learning, a good opportunity to learn and educate them.
All right,
especially especially in the time where, you know, our history, but many are trying to erase our history.
That's true. And, you know, as you talk about that, I know I'm going to let her go soon. I know I'm keeping her part-time, but it is very important for us as a people in this time, with all these uncertainties, to realize that there's still a channel out there, there's still an outlet for our youngsters, that if they want to get involved in this, they can. And Renee, your events are predominantly for females, right? African American.
Well, we highlight women of color, period, whether they're African American, women from the African diaspora, or Asian, or India. We highlight all these women of color. That just happened to be the name of the organization. But we have participation from men. Like I said, we are honoring men this year as well at the festival. Men attend all of the events. They participate on the keynote panels as speakers.
Yeah.
So it's really everybody, you know, come and be a part of this program. And
just so we can remind people, I know you may have spoken about it already, but sometimes, you know, people learn through repetition. So I just want to go back up a bit and find out again from you, what are some of the landmark films that significantly featured or were made by African American women? Because I know you have quite a few right now. You're talking me about 4 or 5, because I know you have quite a few right now who you are working closely with and you're going to honor as well. I'm just letting the people know that this organization is an organization that they need to pay attention to, because you guys are doing an absolutely beautiful thing.
Well, I really appreciate that. I'm going to start off with the independent ones. So the Rebel Girls that I just spoke about, Felicia, that was directed by Felicia D. Henderson, won numerous awards, and it's a very powerful, educational, and I think timely film. It's really, really great. A rich, real story told in under an hour, but it's so impactful. There's one of our filmmakers, a millennial who is a member. She directed a film called Dear Josephine. I was one of the executive producers. I think I am the executive producer, the only executive producer on it, but we have other producers. But anyway, that film just got nominated for 6 awards.
Wow.
Yeah, at the International Canadian Film Festival.
Nice.
And I was blown away. And then in terms of studio films, we are very, very close to Casey Lemons, who directed films like Eve Bayou, Talk to Me, the Harriet movie based on Harriet Tubman. So I enjoyed all those films. And then Nima Barnett, who we are close to, she did the film, and it was actually a project that Bishop Jakes had hired her for, The 7 Sins, and her first film. We hosted a screening for her, and and Julie Dash,
yes,
Daughters of the Dust, amazing.
Boy, people, I'm telling you, that is such
that's just
That's a great, great lineup. So we're telling you right now that this event coming up, it's not like around those fly-by-night things. A lot of thought and planning went into this because for you to bring your organization to where you're at right now, to get the recognition of these calibers of people, we know that you've done the hard work, you've put in the work, and you're going to be reaping the fruits of your labor. And we want to say thank you for all that you do. We do appreciate you. Almost time to let you go in, but I have a few more questions I want to ask you.
Oh, sure,
all right.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm here
all
for
right.
it.
All right. And I know we've talked about like systematic barriers for
Yes.
for women and so. But I'm curious to know how the portrayal of black women changed in mainstream media.
Well, when these women start fighting hard to get access, and they had to rely on allies to get them through the door, then you start seeing, characters that was not, derogatory, and I just named one, Daughters of the Dust, that was independently done, but we got to see women who are not prostitutes.
Yes.
And
fighting and tearing out each other's hair and stuff and so on. And you know what I mean? Because that is what they expect us to do. So when we rise above that and show them that we're not all that. You understand me? That's what mainstream media would like to portray us as. So I'm happy to know that you guys are setting the bar high and trying to say we are intelligent and smart women. Not all of us do that kind of thing. It's not everybody do that. So I'm kind of curious, Renee, how apart from what you are doing, how does independent filmmakers create space for the unrepresented voices?
Well, now is a good time to do that because, as I stated earlier, when we got started over 2 decades ago, the only way that your film could be seen a lot of the times was that you would have to four-wall a theater. And four-wall simply means you rent the theater for that day, for that weekend, or whatever time you could afford, and then get all your friends and tell them to tell their colleagues to come out and support it.
Yes.
But now, through technology, a filmmaker can simply make their own website and utilize the YouTube channel, and make a short to just get their cinematic journey, as I like to call it, started, and you can drive traffic to what you're doing on your website or your YouTube. As a matter of fact, from what I understood, that's the same model that Issa Rae used when she did her show. I heard that she was on YouTube for years, independently financing her work. And finally, someone from HBO saw it and decided to give her a chance.
Oh my goodness!
So wow. So it's in your hands now. No more gatekeepers.
All right. And people, for all those people who are listening to me, it's my fault. I should have told you from the beginning of the show that if you wanted to call in and speak to Renee, you could call me on, it's a WhatsApp number. I'll still give it to you, even though we're almost at the end of this interview. But it's 347-688-3106. It's 347-688-3106. 347-688-3106. If you had something you wanted to say to Renee, feel free to do that in a few minutes we have left. So Renee, storytelling from a black female. How important is storytelling from a black female's perspective in shaping cultural narratives?
Well, I'm a little biased. I don't know if it's because of the color of my skin, but I think that from what I've saw in terms of the work, the stories seem to be told more intuitively and very, very rich. It's so vivid, and it really when I look at it and hear the story, it takes my imagination life to a whole nother level. And so that's why, one of the reasons why I fight so hard for these storytellers' works to be shown and seen, because of the intuitiveness of the storytelling. It's very rich.
Yes.
Very rich.
Yeah. So all right, as we wind down, what role does film criticism and academia play in uplifting these creators?
Criticism, if it's constructive, then a good role.
Yeah.
You know, because there could be some things that, you know, someone who's very close to the story, because it's their story, they may not see, and you have someone who's on the outside looking in say, oh, yeah, that's great, but what about this? And it could only just enhance it. So that's welcoming. And academia, you know, if you're tackling a subject matter that you are kind of familiar with, I think that it will even take you higher if you do a deep dive in the subject matter.
That's
you know,
true.
getting the broader the perspective, the more you increase your audience, I think.
I think so too. All right, so people, once again, we're talking to TERRA RENEE, president of the African American Women in Cinema. Big event going down on May 15th through the 17th at LaGuardia Community College. And before TERRA goes to do, we're going to let her give you the website where you can go again and get all information, purchase your tickets. You can sponsor some students. We're going to get that website as well and all of that. But before I go, how do film schools and institutions support or fail to support black female filmmakers?
Well, film school teach you the technique of filmmaking.
Yeah.
You know, the technical aspects. But that's a small role when you're actually doing it. Because when you get actually to the set or get on the horse, if you will, to get engaged, there's so many dynamics that you would have to contend with. Different personalities, different things that just go awry, don't go as planned. So you really have to have, you know, or at the very least, be aware of the skill sets that you should have in tow, so that way you can contend, be in position to contend with it as you get, you know, as you execute your vision. And a lot of times, I'll never forget, I heard these potential filmmakers said, well, you know, we came together with this idea to shoot this film, and then we got this, we got that, but then when we showed up to shoot, everything collapsed. We never shot the film.
Right.
And never shot the film.
And I know we're coming down to the end of the interview, chit chat, RENEE. But like I said, our goal is to scratch beneath the surface so people can be more familiar with what's going on out there. Because things are happening, but we're just not paying enough attention, because we're in this fast-moving environment where today's news, tomorrow is something else, you know? So I know that these digital platforms, YouTube, streaming service, I know they've opened lots of doors, like you told me before about the lady who she was doing her thing on YouTube before she was picked up by a major organization. So how does like a small independent filmmaker monetize what they're doing? So the course that you offer in regards to financing, that would show them how to get backing, right? But it does also show them how to capitalize on earning from the film and all that.
Yes, we will include that, but I'll share one tidbit right now. Vimeo is a wonderful platform for monetization. So if you have a short film You can set it up as a pay-per-view, and then drive traffic. You know, you already have if you did a short film, you already have an audience because you have your cast, your crew, you know, and depending upon the deals that you make with them, whether they get, you know, a percentage of whatever you make as part of their payment, then they would be more apt to help drive traffic because they know they're going to get paid out of it.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are the beautiful things of this present technology that enable you to move forward.
Yes.
Without being hindered in that sense.
All right. So I have 2 more questions for you, Renee. I know I have to let you go.
Take your time.
All right. I take my time. All right. That's what I'm a talker. You know, you see, the show is called Sherry S. Chit Chat Radio Show. So, you know, I like to talk. But not only do I like to talk, I like to educate and uplift and bring awareness to people who are listening to us. And you see, because I identify just like you, I am an African American sister. I want to make sure that my sisters who are out there listening to us, we want to bring them the knowledge. We want to bring them the message. We want to make sure, say, if there's some, because sometimes, you know, you're looking for a different outlet. You have all this talent. I say my daughter, she writes beautiful poems. Yesterday she called me last night. She's a student at St. John's University. She called me last night. She said, "Mom, you have to listen to this poem." She wrote a poem about the unforgotten black men. Mom, tell you, she brought tears to my eyes. I said, you have to put it together and publish it. So we know we have our sisters out there listening. We have young, we have middle age, we have older. Because you told me that one older, we won't say old, but older, more mature person came to you and said, she wanted to make her film too, and she came and she wanted to do something. So you're never too old, you're never too young. No. And if you fall in the middle, we're telling you that right now you can make sure you link up with the African American Women in Cinema. African American Women in Cinema, or they call it AAWIC. Make sure you link them up if you want to do something. Sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone and do different things, because while I'm talking to you, Renee, I can start to feel like, damn, that's something I feel like I would love to do too. Yeah, but you know, people, we're talking to Renee, TERRA Renee, and we have to bring awareness to our people. So I'm curious to know our collaborations within the Black creative community. How does that empower filmmakers? Do you find that you sometimes have collaborations across different genres?
Yes, we do. So recently, as a matter of fact, actually, our keynote panel, The Politics of Black Women in Film, is a partnership with Image Nation, which is another media organization that's catered toward the people of color in the community. They have done phenomenal work.
Wow.
Their work have been featured at the Apollo, just to name a few. And so I find that doing partnerships with these types of organizations, it really not only broadened the awareness, but also broaden the audience and enable us to educate more and provide, you know, what is needed as it relates to tangible insight, and prepare these folks for their journey. So I just found that to be very, very productive and fruitful, having these type of partnerships.
Yes. All right, people. Thank you again so much, TERRA Renee. And we'll have one more question for you. Then I have to play 2 little songs, and then we're going to come back and give them all the information, and also going to give you the last word to say whatever you want to say to them. All right. For me, my question to you, TERRA, this is from me to you now. What are some current trends in African American women's cinema today? What are some of the trends you're seeing?
I'm seeing a rise in independence. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time where, you know, a lot of our storytellers would really try to go seek major platforms for their works to be picked up and seen. But again, I contribute what I'm seeing to this political climate that we're in.
Yes.
And they're realizing now that they will have a stronger voice. The voice would be heard in the realm of independent. So I'm seeing more of that rising on the YouTube platforms by way of events, you know, and I encourage all of it because we need it.
Yes.
You know, in the age of misinformation, the more truth and, you know, visibility of that authentic storytelling is needed now more than ever.
Absolutely. And once again, before I even play this next song, once again, people, I just keep on talking about this, you know, because the more I talk about it, it's the more it's gonna stick into your head. We're talking to TERRA RENEE, and she's the president of African American Women in Cinema. African American Women in Cinema. Get used to that. If you're not familiar, I do ask everyone right now, in the reach of my voice, please go and Google it. Please go and sponsor if you can. She told you before that she has some students who would want to attend, and that's only what she knew about. There may be more students right now, parents who are listening to me today, who realize that this is something that you would like your child to be involved with. So if you find yourself that in a position where you can financially sponsor a couple students, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, however amount you can sponsor, this is for a good cause, and it's for our own African American students. We don't have the kind of money that, you know, our other kind of people have. So we're asking you to support the best way you can. So if you can only sponsor one person, please do it. If you can't go, but you would like for our young girls to go out and learn more about this, please make some sponsorship. And of course, I'll be sharing this on all my social media platforms that I'm through. So you can always, it's never too late. It's an ongoing organization. You can always make donations. But before I go, I also want to say thank you to Empress Tia. And yes, I know Empress Tia is also a sponsor, and she is Royal T Global Entertainment LLC, and they are a marketing and managing company for artists and music of all genres. So I want to say a big shout out to you, Lady Tia. Thank you. I say Lady Tia promoting this thing so much. And she caught my attention, and I reached out to her, or she reached out to me. I'm not sure which way it went. So I want to say thank you to Empress Tia. Thank you, Lady Tia. Yeah. And after, because see, we're talking about girl power. Each one helping one, each one supporting one. So before I come back to TERRA, I want to play you two beautiful songs that's going to uplift our sisters and let you know that we are in your corners rooting for you, all right? Her name is Itana. Young, gifted, and black, and as I go,
many people wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. When I try to show them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. And then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, oh, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, the joy in my feet. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, oh, it's in the arch of my back. And now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk too loud. When you see me walking, it ought to make you proud. I say it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hands, the need for my care, because I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's my mother and all your mothers, and then my grandmothers and all your grandmothers, and my great-grandmothers and your great-grandmothers, my great-great-great and your great-great-great, and all you women here, and me.
All right, so get up and move. The beautiful Maya Angelou. All right, get up and move. Couldn't have left you with a more powerful voice today, because I'm telling you, 2025 is the year of the woman, is the year when we ladies are not waiting for things to happen for us. With this political climate that we're going through right now, with these uncertainties, we're going to take the bull by the horn. We're not talking about no more glass ceilings. We're not trying to shatter no glass ceilings. We're not waiting for no more handouts from nobody. We, ladies, sisters, we are going to make our own way, carve our own path. And that's why today we're so happy to have TERRA RENEE here with us, President of the African American Women in Cinema. And this makes me feel proud as a sister. This makes me feel great as a sister. And right now, as I say my goodbye to this wonderful sister, I'm going to give the floor to her to say whatever she wants to say. Encourage whomever you want to encourage. Tell them about where they can get the tickets for this great event coming up. The floor, Lady TERRA RENEE, it's yours.
Wow. Well, thank you, Sherry S. You have truly blessed my soul today, and I really humbly appreciate it. And appreciate your listening audience for tuning in. Because we are in that season, we are in that time that we have to collectively come together and let the whole wide world know that we are not backing down, we're moving forward, and we're paving the way for the next generation. Irregardless of whoever say what, we know who we are, we know our power, and it is within that spirit that we seek to inspire those who attend this upcoming film festival, and really to let our light shine in the midst of darkness and give people a sense of hope. Yes, it may look ugly, it may feel this, that, and the other, and those are real, but there is hope. There are people who believe that good can come out of this, that we can operate in good and forge a strong pathway ahead. And so to that, I say thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry S., for allowing me to be a guest of your phenomenal show, as you are a phenomenal woman. And you continue to do what you're doing, because we need you now more than ever to let our light shine, to have this venue that we can express our true and authentic self in our boldness and unafraid.
Yes.
So thank you so much, and I humbly and on behalf of African American Women in Cinema, humbly appreciate it, and appreciate people like Tia, Empress Tia, who make sure that these connections happen to further the voices being heard. So I am grateful. Thank you so much.
And also, before we go, we also know that this is also about a business. So we need for you to just remind everyone where they can purchase tickets, when is the event, and so on and so. I know we told them before, but sometimes, sometimes we have short memories. We have to remind them that they can go and make the purchases now, right?
Absolutely. Well, you can go to our website, which is www.aawic.org. There on the home page, you will see information about the festival. You can click on the link that says festival information, or you can see the festival tab, festival information tab on the website. You click on that, it'll bring you to the festival information page. Each day there's a button you can click on whichever day, or you can click on all three to see the agenda. But when you do, it gives you the pricing or where to go to purchase the tickets, and it also gives you the cost, so you can understand the itinerary and the fees, and then you can purchase your ticket. And that also is the case for the virtual experience. And those who want to purchase or sponsor a student to attend the festival, we have a special student/youth all access pass. Theirs is $85. They will be required to show their school ID when they show up at the registration desk, but that is also made available when you click on the ticket link, and you can scroll down, and it would actually say student/youth festival all access pass. And if you would like to purchase one for a student, that will be greatly appreciated.
All right, so there you have it, people. You've gotten all the information you want, and I truly want to say thank you. Thank you to Lady TERRA RENEE for sharing this beautiful information with us. I mean, we couldn't pay for this, and I do invite you to go out and support this event. Once again, I'll say thank you to Lady Tia. All right. Thank you, Royalty Global Entertainment LLC. And don't forget that this organization, this Royalty Global Entertainment, is also a marketing and managing company, and they specialize in artists of music from all genres. Thank you, Lady TERRA, and stay blessed. And I'm going to push this as much as I can for you, and I will be sharing this on all platforms. And I do invite all my listeners to please go out to LaGuardia. Don't go to LaGuardia and buy your tickets. Go online and buy your tickets and go and support. If you can't attend, please support one student to go. All right. I'm sure she can find more students. She have a few right now, but if you want to sponsor students, I'm sure there are countless amount of students who would want to attend. And don't forget that right here, JAIRiE Radio is a Black-owned business, and we're doing exactly like Lady TERRA RENEE is doing. We're trying to uplift and build our communities, and we can only do it if we stick and work together as a people. So thank you so much, Lady TERRA. And we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
You have a blessed day as well. Much love. All right, people, there you had it. That was Lady TERRA RENEE. What an awful, phenomenal sister. I want to say thank you as well to you, Empress Tia, Lady Tia, all right? Royalty Global Entertainment LLC is a marketing and managing company for artists and music of all genres. Thank you for facilitating this interview. Thank you for making it happen. And like I said before, it's not an interview, it's a chit-chat. So we're going to vibe like this until we say our goodbye at 1:30. It's all about the Sherry S Chit-Chat Radio Show. I want to say much love to you, Mr. Tony Isaacs, and all the other DJs here at JAIRiE Radio, all right? The voice of Richard Stevens. The song is called Stay Positive.
Wake up and live in the moment. Stay positive. Live the life with confidence, I say. You can't borrow from tomorrow or stay in yesterday. So no fret about the future, no live in the past. Just live it up now and live it up. Life is a blessing, it is the ending. Just as long as your heart stays pumping, you should be smiling and giving the glory to God, ever sure, everlasting. People try, but them just can't stop you.
All right, Sandy Bradshaw, you have to make me link up with Barbara Blake Hannah. She also told me that Barbara Blake Hannah is a Jamaican over there in the UK. All right? If she's still around, let me talk to her. Link me up.
Them say, them think that instant death. They never knew that Jah was waiting to protect. Wake up and live in the moment. Stay positive. Live the life with confidence, I say. You can't borrow from tomorrow or stay in yesterday. So no fret about the future, no live in the past. Just live it up now and live it up. Right now hell is empty. The devils are here on earth. The vipers are plenty. They come in to dish you dirt. Keep your faith in the Almighty, seed of the Trinity. See them a come there, nobody run where, because you know say Jah never fear you, yeah. So live your life with no regrets. Every trial is a lesson learned that you should not forget. All the trap them say, them think that instant death. They never knew that Jah was waiting to protect. Wake up and live in the moment. Stay positive. Live the life with confidence, I say. You can't borrow from tomorrow or stay in yesterday. So no fret about the future, no live in the past. Just live it up right here, right now.
Song is called Stay Positive by our brother, Mr. Richard Stevens. Stay positive. I'm telling you, our sister, Lady TERRA RENEE, president of the African American Women in Cinema, just had an interview with her, and what an absolutely beautiful interview it was. All those lovely, beautiful people getting awards. May 15th through the 17th at LaGuardia Community College. LaGuardia Community College, place to be. May 15th through the 17th. Can't afford to miss that event. Another one from Mr. Richard Stevens alongside Sanchez.
Now here's a special song for all the ladies who held it down through tough times.
Loyal and strong. Now this is your song. When a woman loves you in your struggles,
she's giving you double for your troubles.
she's giving me double for my troubles. Twice the love and devotion. You're that soul connection in my life.
Double for my troubles. Twice the love and affection. When this world comes tumbling down.
Wanna give a big shout out to you, Barbara Blake Hannah. Wanna give a big shout out to you, Sandy Bradshaw.
We fail to recognize the strength within a woman. Mother Nature would tell us when a woman is virtuous, love her with a purpose.
I gave her a lifetime commitment with joy and fulfillment. Special kind of treatment. Ooh, my heart is overflowing with true love and confidence.
She is giving me double for my troubles. Twice the love and devotion. You're that soul connection in my life.
Double for my troubles. Twice the love and affection. When this world comes tumbling down, she's there for her man, yeah.
When things go wrong and I'm not strong, and you know I'm at my weakest, girl, you know what to say at the end of the day. You light a candle in my darkness.
I wish that I could do the kind of things you do, girl. Where would I be without you? And that's why I'm counting my blessing. I won't be stressing out now.
Double for my troubles, twice the love and devotion. You're that soul connection in my life.
She's giving me double for my troubles. Twice the love and affection. When this world comes tumbling down, she's there for her man.
All right, his name is Richard Stevens alongside Sanchez. Double for her troubles.
I pray And you've made me rise in glory. You showed up for me. You've changed the weather and turned my storms in showers of blessings. You set me free, and I'm so grateful, forever faithful. Hallelujah, you're all I need. I have awoken, my eyes are open. Hallelujah, you rescued me.
I cried, and you took me by your side. My tears and prayers were not in vain. You gave salvation. I am not the same man. My life, my future, now in your hands. And I'm so grateful, forever faithful. Hallelujah, you're all I need. I have awoken, my eyes are open. Hallelujah, you rescued me.
They say that when you're blessed and highly favored,
That's when the devil comes, but I'm unwavered.
they try to throw me in the sinking sand, but like a mountain I stand.
'Cause I believe in the King, I can face anything. 'Cause I was born to win. I am grateful, forever faithful.
Lady Veronica Smikle, want to say good afternoon?
You're all I need, all I ever need. I have awoken, my eyes are open. Hallelujah, you rescued me. That's why I'm great.
I am grateful, forever grateful, says our brother Richie Stevens alongside Sanchez. What a beautiful, beautiful song on this Sunday. We're shorting you out right now from Queens, New York. It's all about JAIRiE Radio. All right. Don't forget, I keep on telling you, JAIRiE Radio is a black-owned business, and I need for you guys to come and sponsor my Chit Chat Radio show. All right, right here. Just link me up if you want to sponsor the Sherry S Chit Chat Radio show right here on JAIRiE Radio. I would be truly, truly honored if you do. All right, this brother I'm going to play for you. We had him here for a Chit Chat show some time back. Can't remember. It may have been a couple of weeks ago. His name is Steve Tolo. All right, gonna play you this beautiful song right here now from Steve Tolo. And before I end this song tonight, I'm gonna play you a song from Richie Stevens. It's a remix with Richie Stevens featuring Admiral Bailey, and this song is entitled "Reverse the Curse." But I'll do that before I leave today. But in the meantime, Steve Tolo.
Hey babe, tell me, are you coming over later? You know I'm here feeling kind of lonely. I tell you what, stop up the supermarket, grab a bottle of champagne, grab some candles, and I tell you what, grab a box of match, 'cause the sky looks dark tonight. It seems like we're gonna have some rain. Baby, I really need you, baby. 'Cause once you're in, I'll be out. You know smoke. Oh, come in. Make yourself comfortable. Sit for a while, take off your coat. Do you want some ice cream? Do you want some whipped cream? 'Cause tonight I'm gonna make it right. This one's gonna be a real good night, baby. I'll be up. Your love will be filling my cup. Once you're in, I'll be up.
His name is Steve Tolo as we make way for our brother, Benji Myers. His name is Benji Myers. It's called Intimate Relationship. Unconditional love is what Mr. Benji Myers is looking for, but Davari says that he just can't get you off my mind.
Can't get you off my mind. You're there all the time. I can't help loving you. Can't get you off my mind. You're there all the time. I can't help loving you. From the very first day you walked into my life, I knew I met a friend, a lover, and a wife. Now as the years they come and I've watched them go away, from the rising of the sun to the ending of the day, can't get you off my mind. You're there all the time. I can't help loving you. Can't get you off my mind. You're there all the time. I can't help loving you. With each new day, we work to build our bond and add some memories so that our love can grow strong. So through the storms, the pitfalls and the rain, we'll find the strength to rise again and again. Can't get you off my
Can't get you off my mind, says the Vare. But guess what? Mr. Sparky Melody says that there are more fish in the sea.
Now all of the girls them, when no one say them can't get a man go love, I want you to step out of that and let the man make him go out.
Lady Veronica Smichael, much love.
Anytime the Sparky, the scarf can come back. Come Sparky.
If you can't handle my love, leave it alone.
Leave it alone, young girl.
If you can't handle my love, leave it alone. Because I want the girl for me down.
No girl.
Because I want the girl for me down.
That's why. Plenty more fish in the sea, young girl. Plenty more fish that kill her and come on me. Plenty more fish in the sea, baby. Plenty more fish that kill her and come on me. Like Julian, Tracy and Paul and Susie. All of them a run and them a run, come on me. Because them no say my sting is worse than a big. Lovely girls them with natural beauty. Good body with them up. Where you enter is with sexy legs. Where them up where you drive me crazy. If a girl left me not go fret and worry. That's how if a girl with me they just wait for me. And Jonas Scorpion is not in a hurry.
Oh, there is something I wanna say to you, girl. I will devote my whole life to
Whole life.
you. If you mess up or break my heart, these are the words I'll say loud and clearly.
All right, his name right there is Sparky Melody. Sparky said that there are many more fish in the sea, all right?
Let Jah be praised while I pray for my blessings to rise. Listen, the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. The belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Man shall not live by bread alone, and I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah Jah. Man shall not live by bread alone, and I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah Jah. The belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Here I come again, Jah Jah. Before your presence we're singing. Yeah. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, Father, show us the way to go. You say that I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. You said I shouldn't hate or grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let all the truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, cause without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, Father, show us the way to go. Oh, well now, giving Isis to Haile Selassie the first. Easy cockatoo and javelin. Knee shall bow and every tongue shall tell. Jah is the highest. Knee shall bow and every tongue shall tell you. Jah is the highest. Father, thanks for all that you have done and for what you're doing now. Well, I'm not saying I might not do wrong again, but I promise this time I'll be a better friend. Every knee shall, every knee shall. It's all it up for me.
So when me say, every morning me get up me under God vibes. Pray for the wicked man ship be capsize. We want to realize how the God you recognize. So when it come to God, Charlie don't compromise. Remember the 10 virgin we chastise. 5 they the fool and 5 of them wise. Some of the pin now what about them baptized. But coming Kokotika we not compromise.
Give thanks and praise to Selassie I the King. Oh now yes,
for all the loving and the joy He brings. He guide and protect us along the way, making provision for us every day. So on your knees, every Israelite must pray. You hear what I say?
I can thank you enough, mighty shepherd. Your love can't be measured. There are no words to describe you, but we bless thee for your everlasting truth. Knee shall every coming.
Unto that God's last year the first. Jesus Christ in his skinny character, no come as a lamb to be slaughter. Head cook and back a wash a bull buck and up a conqueror. Alpha and Omega, Akadama I Bashanti I. Jah! Rastafari live in the heart of fire night. Jah! Lightning God. Jah! Thunder God and earthquake God. Jah! Rastafari King highly. Do it!
Jah shall break their band asunder and cast away all their bad thoughts from us. That's a must, yes. Cause he that sitteth in Mount Zion shall laugh. Jah have them in the region. Well, if you know, say you a true Rasta man, El Coco and Garnet sing this a one Jaman. Charlie Chaplin is a true Rasta man.
I'm a hoping it's me she love. Sorry Coco, home she love. No, it's me she love. Darling, why do I get butterflies every time I'm kissing you? When you hold me tight and close your eyes, do you get the butterflies too?
Lord, me I wonder which one of them she love, which one of them she love, which one of them she love. Me I wonder which one of them she love. If I want tea or the one cockatoo, one thing for sure the two of them crazy, because they're in love with the same lady. One shy, one get butterfly. She will drive them crazy and that's no lie. Me I wonder which one of them she love, which one of them she love, which one of them she love. Me I wonder which one of them she love.
Why does my heart skip a beat every time you pass my way? I get tongue-tied and choked up inside. I can't find the right words to say.
Now this one is designed for 18 and over. Over, say 18 and over. Over, yeah. Hey, girl, won't you go home to your mama. Your mama, go home to your papa. Your papa, you're too young to be my lover. To be for me lover. Whoa, you must be 18 and over. I've been checking you out, but you are too young, girl. And a girl like you will cause worries into my world. Cause if I pick you up, girl, it's pain and misery for me. Cause you're a girl that is so rude as can be. Like boy, go home to your mama. Your mama, go home to your papa. Your papa, you're too young to be me lover. My lover. Biggie man said come. When Selassie I call you, must go. Leave out on the storm.
I want to say much love to you, Marva Campbell, Lady Veronica Smichael, JAIRiE.com.
Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and come. Cause Babylon done. I home is not in Babylon. Mount Zion is I home. And I say, any day from now, I didn't know. Calling on Rastaman, no more will I and I roam. Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and come. Cause Babylon done. Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and come, cause Babylon done. From England straight to America, even down here in the valley of Japan. Japan straight over to China, fire upon the all-slave master. In a Babylon there's a disaster. Well, I can't get no food nor no water. Get up and come, get up and come, get up and come.
Now we get hungry, baby.
See,
Alicia, Alicia, Lord of mercy. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I know. So about a black slave Alicia. And she feed on the stove and stand and murder. Yes, I know. So about a black slave Alicia.
Easy now. Easy now, Mr. Isaac.
Feed on the stove and stand and murder. Hungry belly, the gala, hungry belly. With a French style wine and a murder body. Every day she wake up, she gone down the Wendy. I know, let's go around a black she name Alicia. And she beat on the stone French style and murder. Yes, I know, let's go around a black she name Alicia.
Sure. Mr. Isaac says Sherry Esther can't play the song just like that, you know. Sure.
Now them style dedicated to a girl named Alicia from Lincoln Road between Bedford and
JAIRiE Radio.
now my friend that's the one put to one to Alicia. Oh yes, I know. So around a black name Alicia. And she keep on the stove and stand and murder. Yes, I know. So around a black name Alicia. And she keep on the stove and stand and murder. The gala, hungry belly, the gala, hungry belly. Hungry belly, the gala, hungry belly. With a French style wine and a murder body. Every day she wake up, she gone down the Wendy. I know, let's go around a black she name Alicia. And she keep on the stone French style and murder.
Is something special. To you I'll give my all and all. My love is unconditional.
Sure. Boy, Mr. Isaac.
Unconditional. Good things come to those who wait. I know your love was worth the wait. My life is complete. Now I found you. No need to search no more. I found what I'm looking for. We've got the real thing, baby. In you I have no doubts. This is what it's all about. We've got the real thing, baby. The way I feel, you're the reason. 'Cause what we have will last through all seasons. Good things come to those who wait. I know your love was worth the wait. My life is complete. Now I found you. No need to search no more. I found what I'm looking for. We've got the real thing, baby.
Now clap your hands and stamp your feet. This happens to be a treat wild treat.
better since you came home. A little easier since you returned. It is real this time, my love. Officially, I told you how I feel this time, my love. But if you wanna be my queen, you got to be official. And if you wanna be my bride, you've got to be officially. Officially. I'd like to feel so fine with you, my love. Officially, 'cause I know that you are mine. Oh, my love. Officially. But when I look into your eyes, I feel hypnotized, honey. When I look into your eyes, I feel you live the life you love. You love the life you live. Everything you have in mind, I will give. Ooh, greetings I bring from God to all ragamuffin. Ooh, greetings I bring from God to all ragamuffin.
This one is a special dedication to the boy who lives down the lane. Rasta, him just a call up my name, you know. Rebecca, chat it, buy it, tell them certain boy pon the corner informer. Certain boy pon the corner informer. 'Cause him a fight against me and me lover. 'Cause him a fight against me and me lover. We used to move close, but now we move closer. Say him in a clocks, me in a roach killer. Certain boy no love God and go tell me father. It's not a dreadlocks, nor is not a policeman. It's not a soldier man, nor is not a Babylon. It was a informer. Elja man, it was a informer. Hey, him stand up on me gate, him pose like a bait. And anything me try, judge I know him underrate. Say anything me try, judge I know him underrate. Informer na the era. Murderer. Him under watching and a peeping. Murderer. Informer na the era. Murderer. Him under enough chatting. Murderer.
Easy miss a cat you want the dance, yes. Easy miss a cat you want the dance. Yes, the world is still them like a hose and bite them like a scorpion. Anywhere me pass through me and the mic position, we call it under pressure the world, under pressure to the friend them, under pressure the world, under pressure to the mother, under pressure the world, under pressure to the leaders of the world and them a fight for power. And one of them a say him control America, the next one a say him rule in Russia, and one of them a say him control China, the next one a say him control Cuba, one a rule Libya, one rule Uganda, but me say gunshot a bust up in a Nicaragua, and every day them get up training like a gorilla. Gaddafi and the leader, me say down in Libya. Him not afraid of Ronald Reagan who a run America, 'cause if them start the war up here, nuclear power. But every day them get up fighting like a gorilla, and fighting for the world we control by Jaja.
I was still out like one of the markets guys right on me. See? So I say, don't kill you. No one got God, no one got Billy, licky licky. No one got God, no one got Billy, nyami nyami. No licky licky, no nyami nyami, too greedy. No licky licky, no nyami nyami, sumpai sum, but river that me say them lose him bone. Tiger is a king when sit down pan him throne. No more in a Babylon, tiger we roam. Come me no nyami, me no nyami kill it. No one come to no find them for me. No one got God, no one got belly, licky. No one got God, no one got belly. Them say love Marcus, them rise and peace. This one not the tiger, talk lyrics with this. You get me? No one got God, no one got belly, nyami. No one got God, no one got belly.
Love put on the bed, love put on the bed, love put on the bed, say me love put on the bed, 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 say me love put on the good. Because put on it to make you happy, put on it to make you stop, put on it. You come around about it, don't wear a bag. Put on it in a panty, no, we're in a bag, we know. But to put on it, no, we're a military badge. You getting up, put on it, that can swallow a egg. Stand up and work me for no one. Like a coward, put on for the point shoulder and wings, put on the ice like a flag. Skin it out wide and kill it with stab. Put on it, come here to wash by soap and rag. If you don't wash it, put on it good. If you get a bed and sour, don't put on it bad. Don't put on it bad. English youth man, them up, put on the guinea gun.
Easy now, Mr. Isaacs.
On it and Posse on the right. Me say them coming and them look under the jet. Them say, hey, natty dreadlocks, where you come from? You must have two stick of sense under your thumb. Me say, no, officer, Lord, you must be mad. He only smokes cigarette and strictly shack. Oh, whoa, see it. Oh, whoa, ooh, well. Hey, under me sense, me under me
Stone man stop laugh and block off traffic. Then them we learn and them start pit. With the pin file long and it a beat rapid. Police come in a trip and them can't stop it. Some say them a playboy rabbit. Get dropped like a bad habit. So no bother post stuff if you don't have it. Rastafari stands alone. Welcome to Jam Rock.
Pressure. the pressures of your life and it tough. No stay down, mama, time to get up. No bother with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. I pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah, yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah, like up a split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet, everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah, yeah. Last week, me thirsty,
well, young girls, take my fatherly advice. Do not be drinky. Lord of His mercy. Hey. I want you send for Spanish wife, girl we drinky. Send for Spanish wife, girl we licky. Send for Spanish wife, girl we drinky. Send for Spanish wife, girl we licky. Come on, no licky, girl. No biggie, girl. No licky, girl. No biggie, girl. No licky, girl. No drinky. Me know this little girl out with them call so sweet. When she don't love the man, you want to buy a brandy. The first time she take a liquor from rope, it does in a pocket for him virgin cherry. And chopping at the liquor make she drink it, you see. And as a so she drink it, man she feel honey. She just rub down him back and rub down him belly. Play with him foot and play with him knee. Little laugh at that, she tell him a nice story. She said, kill me with it.
Ciao.
Woman alive long kid, the woman alive long kid. Live long kid, the woman alive long kid, the woman alive long kid, the woman alive long kid. Live long kid, the woman alive long kid. Remember, as a rough neck, woman you can resist. You need a woman messy for you go and kiss. You unround her shoulder, you want on her hip. A muggle down the line, you want the pussy yes bitch. Come, see some around from the 19th century. Me young journalist, me no homosexualist. No looking at me too no much live long kid. I want one up, so she is equipped. And a slim one down, so she cut to stick. The woman alive long kid, the woman alive long kid. Live long kid, the woman alive long kid, the woman alive long kid, the woman alive long kid. Live long kid, the woman alive long kid. Got to watch it time, you got to judge the climate. When it cool, yes, you want a blanket. Yourself you can massage and yourself you can kiss. The woman alive blanket, the woman alive blanket.
Biggie man said come. When I call you, you must come. Leave out of the slum and come. Hurry up and come. Hurry up and come. Hurry up and come. Cause Babylon done. Hurry up and come. Hurry up and come. Hurry up and come. Cause Babylon done. I home is not in Babylon. Mount Zion is I home. You see, any day from now, I didn't know. Calling on Rastaman, no more will I and I roam. Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and come. Cause Babylon done. Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and come. Cause Babylon done.
We the town and tell the people.
No, no, no. You don't love me, and I know now.
Of course, it's
for the good Lord to pass my way.
Of course, the girl Lady Shara S in the air chair.
I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Three singing birds told me by sunrise he's always there in the morning, praying and blessing the day. I've heard about this little tale long time ago, but never had the faith to believe in my soul. Yeah. Now Mother Nature said to me, three little birds singing a song, convincing me it was so.
You know, he's a man who can't take the botheration. So let the door eats ya. I wear the good Lord splits ya. Brand new music on this. You say you love me and you care, but you never then near. You're always on the run. Now tell me this, why you can't spend no quality time? Keep back and just unwind. You always have something for you. That seems to mean that love you're not true, cause only when you want to me hear you shout I love you. Tell me where all the passion gone, all of the warmth. Tell me where is all.
That's what we're talking about, Lady Veronica.
Here is something else that's been bugging me for so long. Tell me this, tell me if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Listen again, if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad.
The things that me done. There's a come, man. There's a come, man. There's a come. Indeed. All the things that me done. 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 When me things are come. Indeed. At me coming in hard. At me coming in hard. At me coming in. At me come fi roll up this bad. Feed them in. At me coming in hard. At me coming in hard. At me coming in. At me come fi roll up this bad. I'm a play on the mic and me a give you one job. Every Posse come a dance and a get up and a rock. Me say Gina and she run, man a bottom so fat. She say go on, me some Billy and the cream for the crop. Come again. At me coming in hard. At me coming in hard. At me coming in. At me come fi roll up this bad. Them things that me done. Them things that me done. Them things that me done. Them things that come.
Girls, I wanna see you so good. I wanna see that Hollywood. Go to Bantan so that can excess amount of champagne. Hear me now, girls. Hear me now. Me and a girl, you see your shape, you get married for. Not to mention your cute face and your bumper. Woman, you see your face, you get married for. Not to mention your shape and your bumper. Where them go you for? Show your body fat like our. Where them go you for? Show you fly out regular. Where them go you for? Show you not fight for Trevor. Where them go you for? Show your bumper big like our. Show you see your face, you get married for. Not to mention your shape and your bumper. Can you see your face, you get married for. Not to mention your shape and your bumper. I eat a girl, me man. Woman, me not tell no lie. Out for death, me out for death, me and it won't blind me eye. Why you won't get? Do you find time to try? Me not go stand up in a saddle. Me not go ride high. You know I'm not apprentice, so you know me not go try. Excess amount of pressure. I fi cry, but what time me have to ask the question why? Where them go to far? You feel your bumper and where them go to far?
One more before I go, alright?
Where them go to far?
Alright, I had some nice time today at the JAIRiE Radio, some brata, we call it in Jamaica.
Where them go to far? True, you fly out ready.
Want to say much love to you, Tony Isaac.
You get married.
Much love to all the DJs here at JAIRiE Radio.
Can you see your face? You get married for. Not to mention your shape and your bumper.
It's all about the Shara S Chit Radio Show.
Like
each and every Sunday, 11:30 to 1:30 p.m.
I'm not like my friend, it is a notch.
Join me again next week, same place, same time, right here on JAIRiE Radio.
Okay.
As I say my goodbye. Thank you, Lady Veronica Smackle, for the love.
When I'm with you, I hear a song that makes me laugh
sing to you.
Want to say much love to everyone in Australia, everyone in Germany, everyone in the United States, everyone in Martinique.
It's going to take control of me.
Much love Mexico, much love Jamaica.
It's for real. Whoa. When I'm with you, I hear a song that makes me laugh and smile and sing to you.
Also, I want to give a big shout out to Empress Breeze, another sister that's doing her thing.
I feel like love is going to take control of me when I'm with you. Stop to stare and smile at us. When I'm with you, the sun shines my way. Maybe your love reflects its ways of life on everyone in the world. When I'm with you, it's for.
Once again, thank you for the love, thank you for the support, thank you Facebook Live. Thank you to everyone on the world map, JAIRieradio.com. Thank you everyone on Mixcloud. Don't forget that the Sherry S Chit Chat Show airs each and every Sunday, 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. Today, we in Jamaica, we say brata. We give you a little extra today, so we're here until 2 o'clock today. But as I say my goodbye, please join me again next week, Sunday. It's going to be Mother's Day, and we're going to have Ian Sweetness live in studio. And trust me, it is going to be a concert next Sunday, right here. So join me at 11:30 for our Mother's Day special with our brother, Mr. Ian Sweetness. Much love, everybody, and I'm out.
It's all about Heated Remix Friday. That's Friday, May 16th to 4 a.m. All day cookout. It's only $30 at the gate. It's an all-day cookout. Special guest DJ Mookie, DJ Gavi. It's definitely hosted by Simone, Quaffa and Nick. Food, drinks, hookah on sale. Address is 21847 140th Avenue. That's in Springfield Gardens. That's in Queens, New York, right? So make sure you guys go check it out, man. Listen, the menu look hefty, you know. Friday, May 16th, man. Heated Remix. All-day cookout. It's inside of Springfield Gardens. It's 21847 140th Avenue. You can place your orders DM at Simma516. That's SIMMA 516. Place your orders.
It's
the same thing with me, man. Place
it like chatty man. Build up your confidence with the cookie. Walk with your chest, I like you a predator. Give you one time, make you run back again. In the way me grip it when you stick it, make you want spend it. Looks deceiving, but me is not a regular girl. The way me squeeze it, make you want keep it. If me never give you back, I bet say you da thief it. Who da keep your secret? Who da keep your secret? Early morning, stop playing. Man, I like babes. You have to come check me tomorrow morning.
Love me for a reason.